Well, joining me now is Daryl Twerdahl, the Executive Director of Meals on Wheels California. Thanks so much for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
So President Trump announced that he had paused trillions of dollars in federal assistance pending a review to determine if the funding aligns with his priorities. Just take us through the reaction over the past 24 hours.
I think the reaction has been rather shocking in some ways, but also to be expected. The surprise of this announcement and this executive order really took community-based organizations, including Meals on Wheels programs, by surprise. And as one of your prior speakers said, these programs operate in communities throughout the country, and they operate on very small margins. In Meals on Wheels programs, we already have wait lists for seniors getting meals. If the funding flow is interrupted, that will only increase. And the idea that it is only going to be certain programs that are affected is unclear what those certain programs are. So the seniors really don't know what's happening. They're calling in, they're asking, will they get their meals? Their families are calling. And unfortunately, we don't have a definitive answer for that.
So just break it down for us, Daryl. How many meals delivered to seniors each day, and how much of that is covered by federal funding?
Federal funding in general probably covers about 33% of the meals. Last year in California, we delivered over 29 million meals. So the shortfall is raised individually by different programs from philanthropy within the community and other kinds of grants. But that 33% is essential.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, Trump's plan was meant to go into effect. A federal judge temporarily blocked it, but the future is uncertain. What would the future look like for those who rely on your service if funding is just stopped?
If funding is stopped, we're going to see many more seniors who are going onto the street. The homeless population in California is very big in the senior population in the over 55s. That's the largest growing population of unhoused people in California. We will see a lot more of that. People won't have the food. They don't have family near in many cases. You know, Meals on Wheels isn't just about delivering a meal. It's about being the family of the person we're delivering to. It's about being their connection to the community. It's about being the disruptor of loneliness and isolation. So there are many things that delivering a meal does, and all of those things will fall apart once food insecurity really takes hold.
And talk to us about the wider implications, because it's not just the vulnerable seniors you're serving. Like many organizations, a pause in funding could also affect payroll and rent and other expenses, right?
Yes, in other organizations that are providing rent assistance, children's programs, et cetera, it's going to create chaos in the communities because suddenly people who are the most vulnerable have nobody to lean on and nowhere to go, no any kind of support. And here in California, of course, in Southern California, we've just had these horrific fires. We already have people at risk, heightened risk, and this just adds to the chaos and the confusion and the fear that the seniors have that they really are going to be sort of tossed out.
Yeah. Well, we wish you and your organization all the very best, and hopefully you get some clarity soon. Daryl Twerdahl, thanks so much.
Thank you.